All right. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Undefeated channel. Mustache John here, ready to come up with some live action England versus Croatia, my friends. Very exciting stuff. Let's go ahead, before kickoff, get this party started the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Mustache John. All right. We got England. We got Croatia. We got the Euros, my friends. Very exciting stuff. I'll be giving you all the play-by-play, but more importantly, we got the chat going on. I'm not here just to talk at myself. I'm here to hang out with y'all. So let me know, how's your weekend going? I had a wonderful day yesterday out on the river. Did a little 8-mile kayak trip. Very fun stuff. So let me know, how was your weekend? And then we'll get into the match, which just kicked off between England and Croatia. Very, very exciting indeed. Pop, 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 pop. All right. I have to get caught up on all the Euro action, to be honest. I have not been staying up to date. Euros 2021 tables. I think I missed, just Group A and B so far. We got Groups D and C coming up. Weird that Group D is playing before C, but 'tis what it is. And I'm watching on ESPN, and it's giving me this ESPN multi-view. And I got to tell you, I'm not a huge fan. Choose your broadcast. Thank you. I don't want multi-view. I just want the regular one. Let's go. Thank you. There we go. Finally. Okay. ESPN was doing this weird-ass thing. Not weird. Cool if you're into it. Multi-view for this England versus Croatia game, which means that on one screen you are seeing multiple camera feeds. Cool if you're doing that intentionally, but that's not what I wanted. Not what would be ideal. I got a little something else going on this other screen. Prediction for the game. Winston, thank you. I appreciate you checking in on me. My day is going well. My weekend's going well. Having a great one. I'm going to go... this will be a tough one, actually. Croatia, World Cup runners-up. England did make it to, the semifinal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go... Ooh, this is tough because I think England have the better squad, but also historically they kind of collapse at times, despite being the favorites. And Croatia have some crafty veterans, So I'm gonna go England 2-1 on this one. How about that? England 2-1. Let's get some other predictions going. What do you all think is gonna happen in this? Oh, let me stretch my back out a little bit. My goodness. Got lots of sunshine yesterday. Little tan, little red, little mixture of both. No big deal. Go over lineups here for y'all. Lineups for England. We got Pickford in goal. We got Jones. We got Walker, Stones. Ming getting the start at center back along Stones, and then Kieran Trippier at the left back. Phillips and Rice holding down those defensive mid spots. And we got Phil Foden, Mason Mount, and Raheem Sterling across as attacking mids. Surprised to see Sterling get the start, but Mason Mount and Phil Foden, up-and-coming youngsters, proven themselves throughout this past year. Get rewarded with the start for England, and then up top, Harry Kane. Croatia going to have their hands full, I should say. England also up against a formidable opponent. Croatia coming at them with, starting at the top, Perisic, Rebic, Kramaric. In the midfield, Kovacic, Brozovic, and Modric. And then in the back line, we've got Gvardiol, Kaletakar, Vida, and Versalco at right back. And then in between the posts, Livokovic for Croatia. I may struggle with some of these names. I'm going to do what I can, folks. Do what I can. Kyle Cash in the house. How we doing, Kyle Cash? That's the Kyle Cash song. It was a hit back in 1984. A lot of people didn't know that. Very famous, the Kyle Cash song. Good morning, friend. Good evening where you are, I'm sure. Croatia here, left-hand side. Opportunity to cross. Perisic thinks better of it. Takes another opportunity. Referee gets in the way of Modric, but he recovers. Decides to keep dribbling. Oh, and the referee brings it back. Croatia had the advantage there. The crafty veteran Modric, who I got to say, he's one of those Madristas that I actually enjoy watching. I have a lot of respect for Modric, similar to, if you look back to like Raul back in the day, always appreciated Raul. There are plenty of Madristas that I will never root for, never, ever, ever, ever. A la Sergio Ramos, perhaps, would be a good example of that. But Modric is one that I actually like. Ahmed, no problem, man. You come in when you can, right? When you're part of a community, that doesn't mean that you're here for every event, but when you are here, it matters, my friend. So welcome, welcome, welcome. To anybody in here that is new to the channel, let me just go ahead and invite you to the Undefeated Mustache John community. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel. We do watch-along parties for all the major tournaments in the soccer/football world. Obviously, big Barcelona community here. So, oh, England off the post. It's the blonde-haired Phil Foden doing his best Marshall Mathers impression with the blonde hair there. Dings one off the left post. Exciting stuff. Well, Kyle Cash, I figured that's what you were named after. I figured you were named after the famous Kyle Cash song. I mean, I'm just taking a guess, but also I know it wasn't big in America, but in Germany it was a smash hit. So that's probably why most people haven't heard of it. I know you don't have a lot of Germans in here, but yeah, 1984 in Frankfurt, Germany, a small band named the Frankfurters actually came up with the song, Kyle Cash. Smash hit, like I said, huge overseas in Europe. And I thought that's what you were named after. I guess I was wrong. I might have some of those facts incorrect. I might be wrong about some of that. All right. Let's get some good action here. I'm hopeful for Sterling on that left-hand side, but he kind of disappeared in that Champions League final, am I right? Did play a good pass in here to Phil Foden, set him up for that left foot shot. Keeper had no chance. In fact, after it hit the post, it almost rebounded back off of him and would have gone in had it hit him. But it did not. 7 minutes in. Croatia looking like they're going to get most of the possession so far, but England are going to have a deadly counterattack with Mount, Foden, and the very pacey Raheem Sterling. Trippier here on the ball, left-hand side. Ball over the top to find Mason Mount. Tracks it down well. Deep in the left corner. Croatia defends well. Versalco comes over to help out. Mason Mount drops it to Sterling. Where's my water bottle? There it is. Mount trying to find Kane, who finds Sterling. He's in behind. Oh, possible penalty call. No, it goes out for a corner. Croatia hanging on for dear life there. Where do you guys think Harry Kane's going to go? I don't think he stays in Tottenham. I really don't. He's saying he wants to go. He's been asking for it. He said he's not going to force it, but basically he's like, hey, I'm not happy here. We're falling apart. Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, and Ndombele. Those are all three players I would love to see move on. And if you're going somewhere, maybe you come over to Barcelona. I don't know. Maybe give us a shot. These puppies, I swear. Look at these dum-dums. Come on. We're going to stay down, phone? There we go. Look at these dum-dums. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I should have gotten a coffee before this match, but we'll make it to halftime. We will make it to halftime. England being patient here on the ball. Mings working around the left-hand side, fighting Trippier. Mason Mount drops in to collect the ball, pushes forward. Sterling actually playing a little bit more central once England get the ball. So watch out for the free flow there of Mount and Sterling, perhaps switching in and out. The Chelsea man connecting, playing well with the Manchester City man. Puppies. Goes out for an England throw here up the right-hand side. Approaching 10 minutes gone here. Both teams looking like they're going to have an opportunity in this match. Not too much domination of one over the other, I should say. England looking strong, looking confident. A little bit surprised to see Mings in there, but also I haven't watched a whole lot of England's matches coming up or leading up into the Euros here. England working up the right-hand side. Walker tries to bring it down. Can't handle it. Rolls out. There's going to be a Croatia throw deep in their own half. Take a look at the stats on this match. So far, England 66% of the possession. That's a little bit more than what I thought it was going to be, but we are only 10 minutes in, right? So that's 6 minutes versus 4 minutes. That'll start to level out a little bit as we go on the match. Phil Foden, right-hand side. He has space, top of the box. Oh, poor ball. Can't link up with Mason Mount. If he would have squared that to his right foot, that was going to be a wide open shot, top of the box for the young Mason Mount. England do maintain possession. As I say that, it's given away. Croatia trying to build out of the back. For Salko on this right-hand side. Good pressure from England, keeping Croatia in their own half for now. Bad pass in the midfield. Brozovic gives it away. It's going to go back to England. Ooh. All right. Did anybody happen to catch UFC last night? I was barely staying awake. I know I teased some folks that I might hop on and do a live stream. It was not happening. After spending all day on the river doing kayaking, I was like, I am so tired. I'm going to eat some pizza, sit on this couch. I was falling asleep for most of the fights. Actually, completely passed out before that final between Adesanya and Vettori. I had to wake up, watch it this morning. Too bad for Diaz. I was really pulling for him on that one. That was really the only fight that I was like, had a little bit of feelings about. I didn't think Diaz had, he certainly wasn't the favorite, right, going into that. But he is a fan favorite. Gotta love him. What are you two doing? All right. Get this going up. Beady boom, beady bow. Let me get some volume on this. I was actually just watching the end of the Izzy and Vettori fight. No knockout. Went all 5 rounds. Honestly, not the most exciting pay-per-view, but that broken arm. Oh, Hill against, I forget the name of the Scottish guy, but first round of the first match of the pay-per-view. Nasty armbar attacks. Ended up catching him Catching Hill broke his arm. It was gross. Anyway, England, Croatia going on here. Approaching 14 minutes off the clock. Euros 2021. Both teams trying to start off on the right foot. England on the ball. Mings trying to find Sterling up this left-hand side. Can't quite connect. Brozovic brings it down. And Croatia try to go over the top, immediately giving it back to England. You guys got to do better than that. Come on now. I don't know why these dogs have decided that they want to just mouth fight each other under the chair, but that is what they're doing right now. That's their life. That's their journey. You know what I mean? Who am I to judge? England still on the ball. Let me refresh these stats real quick. They were about 60%. They're now 64%. England doing a good job staying on the ball, making Croatia work to get back on possession. Mason Mount can't bring it down. But Calvin Phillips does. Wings it back for England. Well done. Left-hand side, Sterling now. Linking up with Mount. Can he get a cross in? Little Cruyff turn to bring it back to his right foot. Cross gets deflected. Phil Foden not strong enough to keep his position. Cleared out. Croatia trying to get possession here. Harry Kane battling for it. Still a scramble. Probably a foul there. Yes, indeed. Calvin Phillips draws the foul for England after that scramble there. It's going to be a free kick. Probably about maybe 28, 29 yards out. It's within range, but you'd have to really put some heat on it if you want to put one on target. Alamu, what's up, dude? Good morning to you. Hey, puppies, what are you guys doing? For real. For real. What are you dum-dums doing? There you go. Oh, these dum-dums. Oh, jumping right into things, LMU. Harry Kane here with a chance to get it on frame. Can't quite get a good bite at that one. Flag was up for an offsides anyway. Clement Lenglet, I think he is a solid defender. I think that he had a horrible year this year. It was just a collection of bad performances and bad luck. If you think about some of the penalties that he gave up, it was just like looking the other way and accidentally stepped on somebody's shoe. That kind of stuff was happening to him all year long. If you look at his performance last year and you consider what we paid for him for the transfer fee, dollar for dollar, he was arguably one of the best signings of the summer last year. This year, not so much, but I do think we give him one more chance. We got Eric Garcia coming in. Araujo and Mingueza have proven themselves. PK is aging, but he'll still get some playing time. So we've got 4 center backs right there. Umtiti, I think, should be sold. Lenglet can be that 5th center back that, if he comes back and we see what we saw in the first year with him at Barcelona, excellent. He'll probably be in the starting lineup. If we don't see that from him, if we see more of what we saw last year, he'll ride the bench. We'll eventually sell him. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. And I appreciate that question, my man. Foden stripped to the ball here. It looks like Foden's having a hard time staying. Ooh, foul call there on Calvin Phillips, who's not having a hard time keeping up with the physicality. Phil Foden, not exactly the biggest stature on the pitch, and he seems to be getting muscled off the ball quite often here. Kovacic and others using their physicality to win the ball back against him. But Calvin Phillips comes up and says, "Nah, bro, I'm not having that." England's still on the ball. Croatia just can't get out of their own half right now. Trippier to Mount. Oh, trying to find Harry Kane at the top of the box. Can't quite connect. Phillips scoops up the loose ball, though. England's just quicker to the loose balls, to the 50-50s. That's what's happening right now. Are you saying like Alemu, Alemu? Are you saying are you saying like if Barcelona don't get Depay, who will it be instead of Memphis? Or are you talking about on top of? Because all signs are still pointing to Memphis, and I know we can't count our chickens given the Wijnaldum deal that fell apart as PSG swooped in and gave more money. And I know that there are some rumors, I believe, from Juventus possibly coming in and trying to steal our deal with Depay. Even with that said, I don't think it's the same situation. Depay's younger, and I think if we need to splash a little bit more cash at him, we will. We already tacked on one more year to his deal, making it a 4-year deal instead of a 3-year deal. So when you factor that in, I think we do get Depay. Outside of that, even with Depay and Aguero coming in, I think Griezmann leaves. I think it would make a lot of sense for Griezmann to go to PSG. They love him in France, and he loves them. He feels supported. He obviously feels like a part of that community. And he made a comment about the reaction to scoring his goal the other day, that bicycle kick, and the love and support that he felt. And he mentioned that he does not have that in Barcelona, that the team doesn't really trust in him. They don't play through him enough, which is true, but also finish your chances and maybe people will trust you more. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe Griezmann goes to PSG and somebody else comes our way. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Shawnee, good morning. Good morning. Coming in, rooting for England. What do I think? Who do I think will be the most impactful player on each team? You're talking about in this match here today. I'm going to say Mason Mount and Luka Modric are really the two most important players you need to look for. Daniel, good morning. Welcome back. Shawnee wants to see Jude Bellingham. Is he in the top 18? I have not looked at the full roster. I guess I could. If I went to lineups here. Yes, Jude Bellingham is on the bench. So Saka, Reece James, Sam Johnstone, Ben White, Calvert-Lewin, Connor Cody, Dean Henderson. Marcus Rashford is on the bench, surprisingly. Jordan Henderson, Jack Grealish, and Luke Shaw. England with a pretty loaded lineup there. Pretty loaded indeed. I'm a little bit surprised that Rashford's not getting a start, particularly over Sterling. I would put Rashford in over Sterling all day long. England have never won an opening Euro game. Is that even true? England have never won their opening game at a European Championship. Boss Gareth Southgate will be leading England for the second major, blah, blah, blah. Wow. Nice stat drop there, Shawnee. Well done, sir. Well, we'll see if England can get rid of that stigma. They do have a reputation for underperforming, right? Just kind of across the board in all major tournaments. I got to say, there's Modric getting the touch around, asking for the foul. Referee says play on. Surprising there. I would have maybe called it. Harry Kane trying to leave it for Foden. Can't connect. Again, Foden just not really in this game yet. Yeah, that no call on Modric there. I really thought that was going to be a foul. I'd like to see that replay maybe a little bit closer to see what the connection was. Maybe he did come through and get the ball first, but it didn't look like it. Cross in here from Croatia. Takes a deflection. Well handled by England. What are you wild men doing, huh? What are we doing? Go out there. Yes, Daniel, I did watch 263. Gotta say, not the most exciting card, but that broken arm was wild. Absolutely wild. Excellent jiu-jitsu there from the Scotsman. The arm attacks were just unstoppable in the end. Broke his arm. It looked like he dislocated his elbow and broke his arm. It was nasty. No, I have not covered any other any other Euro matches yet. Had a long week, and when Friday rolled around, I wanted to make sure that I got some stuff done that I needed to, just from a practical sense. So did all that. Took some time off on Saturday. Got out on the river. Did like 8 miles of kayaking. So about 6 hours out in the sun, rowing my little arms away. But yeah. So this is the first Euro match for me. Kicking things off. First Euro match on the channel. Guys, this is history. We've only been going here for less than 2 years, so this is the very first Euro match on the channel. Welcome, everyone. Guys, don't run into the base. Hey, don't run into the base. These kids, I swear, driving me crazy. You do love to see the fans back in the stadium. It's great. Just the energy, the passion. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Croatia on the ball here. Nice little flick on there. Rebic trying to track it down. Can't quite get to it. Mings does enough to clear it out, but only as far as Modric. You're hilarious, Clash Course. In my opinion, it's Mason Mount. I know Foden had an amazing campaign, but I think Mason Mount is the more well-rounded midfielder for me. And yeah, I also question Sterling out there. I would have played Rashford or Grealish over Sterling. I would have played either one of those left wingers. Plus, with Rashford, you get the flexibility of him moving a little bit more up top, playing alongside Harry Kane if you want to do that. What's up, Kondokar? How we doing, friend? I am doing well. Still kind of waking up. I've had my Americano, but I was also up late, put in a lot of effort yesterday. Hey, guys, you're growling way too much. Boys, quiet. Quiet. Once Puyol starts growling and stuff, he sounds like a goddamn garbage disposal. It's ridiculous. Apologize for everybody's headphones. Shit. Lingard is not in the squad, unless I missed him. I did not see his name on there. So that is a no, my friends. Doop, ba-doop, ba-doo, 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 doo, 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 doo. I'm sure there were some people saying that he would be picked, and he was probably close. I think he did have a good campaign with West Ham, who were overachievers this year. Fell, a little bit short of where they could have been, but if you asked them at the beginning of the season if they'd take those results, I think they'd say yes. Good to hear, Kondokar. Good to hear. Back post. Ooh, Versako, a little bit too much mustard on that cross. Can't quite bring it down. It's going to be a goal kick for the Three Lions. Bow. We are approaching the half-hour mark. I don't think you can say Hazard is one of Belgium's best players right now. I mean, he's had a year or two now basically off due to injury where he really hasn't done anything. I think you got to put Lukaku up there. De Bruyne and Lukaku. Yeah. Clash Course gets it. You know what I'm saying. Oh, Mings there trying to shield it out. Does well. Does what he needs to do. It's going to be another goal kick for England. Hey, guys. Relax. No humping. You got slobber all over your ear, dum-dum. Wow. Is Belgium number 1 right now? I didn't even realize that. How is France not ranked number 1? FIFA World Rankings. Let's see what we got. All right, FIFA World Ranking. How are Belgium number 1? How is the World Cup winning France, who haven't lost any players, in fact, have only gotten better? How is France not ranked number 1? That's the problem with FIFA World Rankings. Like, until you knock off the champ, how are they not ranked number 1? Way too early for that. We got to see how things shake out, what the draws are. I mean, it could be France versus Belgium much earlier than that. So we got to see how things play out. Yeah, it was pretty wild what happened to Eriksen. I didn't see it, but I saw the headlines. Apparently, he just collapsed on the pitch. Very scary stuff. There have been occurrences in the past where players have passed away right on the pitch. It happened, I want to say the gentleman's name was Luque, and apologies for not remembering, but that's who Andres Iniesta was celebrating in his World Cup goal. Earlier that year, someone had it was either a stroke or a seizure on the pitch and passed away. So wild stuff. So that's why everybody was so worried about Eriksen. Good news is he is awake, he is conscious, and reports are saying that he's going to be okay. But very scary stuff when somebody just drops like that. Anyway, back to the happier stuff. Yes, France 100% should be number 1. They could put out 5 or 6 teams that could make a run at the World Cup before they start even having to worry about it. Oh, gee, there's other toys you can go get, sweetie pie. You know, you want to go get another toy? Yeah, go get me a toy. Go get me a toy. Go ahead, not that one. Go get a different one. Go ahead. OG, go find me a toy. OG does this thing where he only wants to play with the toy that Puyol's playing with. And he doesn't understand. Well, he understands. He just doesn't care that there are a dozen other toys that he could go and play with. Why don't you go get me one? Go get me a toy. Yeah, go get me a toy. It's like, no, Dad, I want that one. Shawnee wants Spain to win the Euros. I don't see it happening. I really don't. I think not England. I think France. I think, Belgium, good. Holland have a chance. England have a chance. Croatia also have a chance. They're a little bit older, of course, than their run of the World Cup, but maybe they learned something from that run. Good control there by Foden, bringing it down there, ball over the top, right-hand side. But then sloppy pass from his Man City teammate Kyle Walker. Goes out for a Croatia goal kick. Daniel, I'm still trying to wake up myself. Fell asleep watching UFC last night. Should have gone to bed way earlier than I did. So I'm also trying. I'm going to get some caffeine at halftime. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Kondokar. That was a very exciting Nations League final. 3-2 USA over Mexico. I've been hearing it in the comments from my reaction video, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'll take all that heat. Excuse me. And yeah, next on to World Cup. Well, we have Gold Cup, and then we have World Cup qualifiers. Those will be very heated. We'll do some Copa America matches here and there. You gotta listen. I'm just gonna tell everybody right now, for Copa America and for Euros, until we get to like the semifinals and finals, I'm probably not even gonna have those scheduled. Those are just gonna be pop-ups. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you turn on the notifications. That way you won't miss any of the live streams for these watch-along parties. Because like I said, it's gonna be random, my friends. We'll definitely schedule out the semifinals for the Euros, the semifinals for the Copa. I'll be here for all of the U.S. men's national team Gold Cup matches. We'll be here for that. But just schedule-wise, Copa and England are going to be pop-up streams. Yeah, Daniel, back to the UFC fight last night. I was not very impressed with the card overall. I was kind of dozing off by the time the Diaz fight came around. It looked like he had some opportunities, particularly at the end. Diaz could have maybe finished it. Maybe. A little slap, pop. Caught him on the chin, had him dazed. But yeah, the main event there of Izzy versus Vettori, not the most exciting fight. For sure, yeah. If we get a good Argentina versus Brazil, we'll be streaming that, absolutely. Absolutely. England still on the ball. Less than 10 minutes left in this half. Still got things moving. Still grooving. Sterling cutting inside. Finding a little bit of space. Gets through the lines. Ball into Foden. I can't hang on to it. Again, just not physical enough from the young Eminem lookalike. Marshall Mathers on the field here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? England just being patient, playing it back to their keeper, Pickford. No pressure here from Croatia. They're just letting them pass around the back. England right around the midfield line here with their back four. They just commented on the broadcast, 60-something matches for Raheem Sterling. No goals in major international tournaments. That's huge. That's huge. He's just not really a clutch player. It's kind of his MO, unfortunately. Who else is everybody picking for Euros? I don't think anybody's going Portugal for a repeat. I can't imagine Ronaldo's going to carry the team like he did in the last tournament. Just don't see that happening. Good ball in there. Trippier trying to find Phillips, but just offsides. Going to reset with a free kick here for Croatia. Netherlands do play later today versus the Ukraine. I'm just excited to have all of this soccer going on for the summer. Euros, Copa, Gold Cup, then right into World Cup qualifiers. Very, very exciting. Very excited. Very excited. Croatia sending one up top. Rebic brings it down. But he's going to be called up for the offsides. I'm with you on that one, Daniel. I don't see how you don't put your money on France if you're betting. I feel like I got sleepies in my eyes. Put some tea bags under my eyes. Get rid of these bags, maybe. Walker trying to send a cross in well off the target. Going to be restarted here for Croatia. Just doing some shots of the crowd here, seeing what's up. Good-looking crowd today. Good-looking crowd. Yeah, for me, it really depends on what Netherlands do offensively. I think Netherlands have an outstanding midfield. Obviously, if Virgil van Dijk was fully fit, that would make a difference on the defensive line. But I don't know if Netherlands have a striker that's going to be good enough to carry them through. I know Depay's playing up there as a forward, but just Netherlands kind of have the same problem that Barcelona do in terms of just not having a pure number 9. Sterling. Oh, if he could bring it down, maybe. No. Handball called right on the edge of the box. Yellow card given. First one going to Croatia. It's going to be a free kick just on the edge of the box. I mean, that looked pretty intentional to me. Sterling was going to maybe get around him there if he didn't use that handball. That arguably red card. Wasn't a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Definitely a yellow. Could make a case for a red, but it is going to be a dangerous free kick here for England. Lots of players lining it up. I think it's Kieran Trippier who sets it down. Mason Mount also over the ball, and as is Raheem Sterling. They got options. Got just about 3 minutes left in this half. We'll see if England can pull ahead here with a free kick. Gotta say, I really love Croatia's kits. Not quite a checkered pattern. It's kind of like dissolved checkers. Looks pretty hip, pretty cool. Very true. I think Germany had has a generation coming up that has kind of cooled off a little bit. You know, you think about players like Werner, who maybe aren't getting the same amount of hype that they were a year or two ago. But going into it was the last Euros, right? That I think Germany went with like an under 21 team or something like that, or under 23. Oh, gee, Pear, you're being so good. OG just wants to play, and Puyol doesn't want to play. So sad. So sad, you guys. I'm sorry. Couple more minutes here left in this half. Still 0-0. England having never won an opening match at the Euros. That's insane to me. Absolutely insane. Wild that England have never won. Ball sent up there. England doing well to bring it down. John Stones drops it back to Pickford. Awkward kick there off his left foot. Looked like maybe he twinged something. Modric shielding it out against Mount. Pickford with hair looks weird, dude. He needs to go back to a shaved head. Restarted Versalco on the throw in here. Drops it back into Modric. Rebic doing well. Excuse me, that's Kovacic trying to find Rebic. Can't connect. Brozovic trying to keep it alive. Well done. Croatia back on the ball here. Less than a minute left in this half. Oh, Perisic trying to leave it off. Ends up running into the back of Mings. Free kick for England. Might have an opportunity for one more chance here if they hurry. Probably not going to be a lot of stoppage time for this first half. About 30 seconds for England to get something going here if they want to. Pickford sending one long. Got options up top. Harry Kane trying to flick it on. Phil Foden getting there late. Harry Kane winning it. Sterling and Foden, neither one getting to that second ball, though. Goes out for an England throw in their own half after the clearance. And that's halftime, folks. That's going to do it. Good stuff from both teams. Lots of possession from England. Let me take a look at the stats real quick. 58% possession for England, 42 to Croatia. In terms of shots on target, both teams with only one. And again, England has never won an opening match of the Euros. Wild. Absolutely wild. We're going to take a little halftime break, my friends. In the meantime, let me know your second half predictions for England versus Croatia. Let me know who you think is going to win the Euros. It's pretty open right now. I'm going with France. Let me know in the chat. I'll be back here in just about 10-15 minutes. Don't go anywhere, friends. All right, all right, all right. Excuse me. Second half action coming up, my friends. Get the timer going here in just one moment. As soon as we get the kickoff. I just ate some ice cream for breakfast. How about that? See how that does me. Okay, there we go. Second half kickoff has begun. Second half predictions. Greg Perez coming in saying 1-1. Daniel, I agree. England has not been super convincing. I don't think Raheem Sterling is going to make it the full 90 minutes, especially if England expect to get themselves a golazo. Oh, what are you sniffing around for, buddy? Puyol's just staring outside. What's up, buddy? How you doing? $45 more minutes here for either Croatia or England to do something on the attack. Favorite childhood cereal? Oh, that's a good one. Probably Reese's Puffs. I love Reese's Puffs. I mean, same cereals I love now. Reese's Puffs, Cocoa Krispies, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm trying to think what my fifth would be. Maybe Life cereal would be the fifth. Either that or Lucky Charms. That would be my top 5. I really hope this is not as slow of a second half as it's been in these opening 2 minutes, because, oh my gosh, they need to zoom the camera in and just let the audience watch the grass grow, because this is boring. Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the shit. I got some in my cabinet right now. Ooh, tough foul there on Phillips, and it's, I believe, Kovacic getting the yellow. Oh, and it's on Mount, not Phillips. To be fair, yeah, it was a crunching tackle, but he got the ball. He didn't go in studs up. In fact, he kept him tucked. That's tough. I have had Captain Crunch, but Captain Crunch leaves like a weird film on the top of my mouth that I'm not a big fan of. OG's trying to play with Puyol so bad. He's like, please just play with me. Please, somebody play. Come on, baby, light my fire. Let's get some action going here. Sterling cutting inside, looking for the outlet. He's overlapped by Kieran, intercepted, though. Croatia starting things off. Trippier's going to have to work hard to get back. What a pass there. Oh, Mings does just enough to get it off of Rebic. John Stones ushered out into the corner, though. So it's going to be a throw deep in the attacking third for Croatia. Yeah, no Chilwell. Oops. Dropping my hat everywhere. No big deal. No big deal. Just dropping shit everywhere. We'll put that there. How about that? How about that? Croatia playing it all the way back to their keeper. Harry Kane going for a nice long sprint. Nope, no Rakitic in the starting lineup for Croatia. Oh, Pickford had to come out there and gobble that up. I think maybe a miscommunication leading to Rebic having a half chance there to track down a loose ball. Yeah, it was just a sloppy-headed ball back from Trippier there. Throw in here for England. Restarting. 5 minutes gone from this second half. Let's get some shots on target. England just passing around the back line here. John Stones and Mings. Not really even looking for options. Not a lot of movement up top. Come on now. There we go. Oh, John Stones finds Harry Kane. He turns, but his outlet pass gets deflected, falls to Croatia, who look to reset themselves. Brozovic going through the midfield. Modric draws the foul inside the center circle. Brozovic on the ball for Croatia. Modric on the ball now. The captain and the Madrista. Like I said, I don't have a lot of respect or enjoy watching too many Real Madrid players, but Modric is one of them. Croatia swings it around left-hand side. Can he keep it in? He does. Still maintaining possession. Kovacic taking it from left to right. Little dink pass over to Versalco. Brings it down, but taken away by Kieran Trippier. It's going to be a race up the left-hand side. He decides to cut it back, though. Come on, England. We got to get some movement off the ball here. Harry Kane dropping back into a false nine position to receive the ball. Phil Foden on the right-hand side. He's been quiet this match. Hasn't really been able to get his footing. Drops it back. Return to Foden. Walker and Foden connecting well. Drops it all the way back to Stones. Oh, gee. Relax, baby. I know you want to play with him. I know. Harry Kane receives it. Chance to turn. Fake shot. Oh, he tried to dig it back to Sterling. Sterling didn't read it. Modric again draws the foul in the midfield. Second time in a row. I mean, that's going to be perhaps the theme here. Find Modric. Let him try to turn. Draw in the defenders. Get the foul. Restart for Croatia. It's very likely it'll be Man City. He could end up staying, but it's very possible Harry Kane could go to Man City. Yeah, Sean, if I'm England in this one, I'm definitely looking to spark something through that midfield. But as of right now, you could take off Foden, you could take off Sterling. Either one of them could be replaced. Rashford's on the bench. Grealish is on the bench. They got options. Even putting Reece James in for Walker. Get a little bit more attack up that right-hand side might help out. Well done. Rebic on the ball here, getting around one or two defenders. Swings it around the left-hand side. Perisic now. Drops it for the left back. Rebic, top of the box, fakes the shot. Trying to set himself up. Squares it to Modric, who does take a ripper. Easily gobbled up by Pickford. No problem for the England number one. Yeah, England is just feeling flat right now. Feeling very flat. Phil Foden hasn't been able to turn and get any kind of runs in. Phillips here through the midfield, left-hand side. Might have gone out. It did. Sterling can't handle the pass. It's going to be a Croatia throw-in. England looking frustrated, looking sloppy. Jack Grealish warming up. Could bring some creativity, a little bit more physicality, too. He's got a little bit more meat on his bones compared to Foden or Sterling, whichever one he ends up coming on for. And like I said, there's also Marcus Rashford. I think you got to get him on the pitch. I think that's super necessary, as they say. Super necessary. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 10 minutes plus just about 11 minutes gone off of the clock in the second half. Can England break their streak of never winning their opening match in the Euros? Oh, Phillips pushing forward. He's got a man through. It's Sterling. He gets it in, and he does it. Sterling finally scores in a major tournament, and could this be England's chance to get their first win in the Euros? Nicely done. It looked like he left it too late. A good run from Phillips there, cuts it in on the left-hand side. Raheem Sterling, like I said, it looked like he waited too long. He just did enough to hold off the defender. It takes a deflection on the way in, but it finds the back of the net. Raheem Sterling and the England fans go wild. England up 1-0. Plenty of time left in this match. Let's see what happens. We'll see how Croatia responds here. Yeah, well done. Whew. Well done, well done. 1-0 to England. Let's see here. Where's my scoreboard? There it is. Can't even see stuff right now, you guys. Aditya, it appears so. I was just calling for him to come off, but of the two, he's having a better match compared to Phil Foden. Yeah, the crowd loved that one. They were waiting for it, absolutely. So that is Raheem Sterling's first goal in a World Cup or European Championship, and it could lead to England's first win in an opening match in the Euros. Unbelievable that they have not gotten a win in any of their time starting in a European competition. None of the opening matches. Wild. Glad to see it, though. You love those kind of success stories. Ooh. Stones drops it back to Pickford. This game's going to open up now. Croatia are going to have to push for a goal, and England, they got enough pace up top that they should be able to get some good counterattacks here. Kane is dropping so far back in the midfield. He's basically coming back as a false nine to receive the ball because Sterling and Foden aren't really physical enough to be that player with their back to goal and hold up play to turn defense into offense. You can hear the crowd roaring now. They're loving it. Loving it, loving it. All right, we're approaching the 1 hour mark here now. What's up, guys? Gotta love the pups. Gotta love the pups. What's up, dum-dums? Phillips on the ball here. Kane thought he drew a foul there. Nothing given. Walker asking for it. Referee says, play on, you guys. Play on. No foul given. There's the foul. Kane doing well to hold off Brozovic there, and Brozovic commits the foul trying to get the ball. Let's go. Mason Mount does well to win it back for England. Stones here on the ball. England in the attacking half. Sterling left-hand side. He's got options. He's got Mason Mount. Crossed. It's Harry Kane. Oh, he doesn't connect. And he slams into the goal. Oh, that might hurt. The goalkeeper is coming over and trying to help out Harry Kane. Back post floater. It looked like Harry Kane was not expecting it to reach him, but it does. Oh, he doesn't get a clean contact on it. Right-footed shot. Goes well wide, and then Harry Kane takes it the post to the chest. Oh, he went in hard on that one. He hit right into his shoulder and his arm. Even with that said, you got to think Harry Kane probably should have buried that one. Hopefully he's okay. He's staying down. Harry Kane's not really one to stay down if he doesn't need to. So a little bit surprised to see this. Still just waiting for word from Harry Kane here if he's going to be fit enough to continue on. Replaying on that Sterling goal. The keeper did get a touch on it. Whoops, little deflection there. But not enough. All right, Kane's on his feet. The crowd is going wild. I think he's going to continue on here. He's got to come off first, but it looks like he's going to... Yep, he's looking good. He's right back on. Here we go. Croatia on the ball, crossing midfield. Brozovic to Kovacic. Kovacic to Perisic. Back to Kovacic. Giving away there. Phillips trying to find Foden, who again is just muscled off the ball. I don't think Phil Foden is coming with the right type of physicality for the international level right now. Where do I think Zidane will end up? Honestly, I have no idea. That's definitely a wild card. He may just take some time off. I was thinking for a minute there, maybe Juventus. It's very possible. But they just went with, Allegri, if I'm not mistaken. But I think that would have made sense for him. Zidane, former Juventus player. Oh, Sterling there doing well to dribble around. No foul given, though. Could have easily been called. Croatia on the ball here, right-hand side. Cross blocked by Sterling. Doing well to come back, play a little defense after putting one in the back of the net. Oh, Rice gets in front of that one. Shot by Perisic. Nope, sorry, Kramaric. Not on target. Best opportunity so far for Croatia, but just couldn't get it on frame. Not cleanly hit. Left foot shot. Should have done better. My dogs are just mouth fighting underneath the chair right now, just so you guys know what's happening. Oh, it's hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, bad giveaway in the midfield. Could be a counterattack for England here. Mason Mount with Kane on his right. Dragged down by Brozovic. Foul given. Yellow card to Brozovic. Yellow card starting to stack up now for Croatia. That could come into effect in these last 25 minutes. Still just waiting for the free kick to be taken here. Again, yellow card to Brozovic for the foul on the counterattack there after the bad giveaway in the midfield for Croatia. And it looks like this one's going to be coming off of the right foot of Mason Mount. The Champions League winner for Chelsea, stepping up, lining it up. He has an option to go near post here. Keeper covering the far post. Takes it. Ooh. Got good contact on it. Had a little bit of swerve, a little bit of dip. Just couldn't get it on frame. Looks like the keeper would have been tricked by that too. Nah, he had it covered. Sent him the wrong way for just a step. But yeah, keeper would have had that covered, no problem. Decent free kick. Croatia here on the ball. Kovacic dropping it into the back line. Restarting here. Croatia trying to get out of their own half. High pressure from Harry Kane. Forcing it back to the keeper. Brozovic pressured by Mount. Oh, gets a touch on it. Goes out for a goal kick for Croatia. But good pressure here from England. Looks like Rashford's going to be coming up next as a substitute. Is it going to be for Sterling or is it going to be for Foden? For me, I would say Foden. Sterling's definitely feeling confident, particularly after that last goal. But Phil Foden has not been in this match. Not at all, my friends. Not at all. Oh, puppers. At least they're not under my feet mouth fighting. Croatia still pushing forward, left-hand side. Rebic trying to play for. Oh, does get a deflection. It's going to be a corner for Croatia here. Chance to level here. 69 minutes off the clock so far. Referee doesn't like what he sees. A little pushing and shoving going on in the box. Just clearing that out. Clearing things up a little bit before the corner gets sent in. You never see those called, though. Jersey pulls. Body locks. Ooh, volley there from Brozovic. Clean hit, but not on target. Would have been goal of the tournament there if he blasted that one in, I think. All right, Croatia making a couple of substitutions here. Brozovic coming off. Recently yellow carded. That's probably the right move. Coming off for Vlasic. Nikola Vlasic. And then Kramaric also coming off for Brekalo. Josip Brekalo. Playing for Wolfsburg right now. And it is going to be Phil Foden. Quiet game for Phil Foden. Just could not match the intensity, could not match the physicality of today's match. Marcus Rashford coming on for the Slim Shady lookalike winner. It's funny. Wayne Rooney in the crowd tonight. Good for you, Wayne Rooney. I did not see that they said Eriksson went into cardiac arrest, but I do believe it. That's, when somebody just collapsed like that, it's usually because something went wrong with their heart. The blood just stops. I'm no doctor, of course. Look at me just talking out of my ass. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I got a sleeping puppy right here, though. Good touch there from Harry Kane. Oh, and Mount does enough to keep it in? No, he doesn't. It goes out for a throw. Good hustle there from Kane. We're seeing England in these last 5 to 10 minutes really kick it up a gear. Croatia having a hard time responding. Yeah, FIFA's not very realistic. When it comes to FIFA, it's a little bit like rock, paper, scissors. There's always one formation that beats the next, right? So if somebody is in a 4-3-3, I'm going to play with a diamond midfield and 2 strikers. But if I'm playing a diamond midfield and 2 strikers, the 4-1-2-1-2, then somebody can play a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-2-3-1 against me, and that would trump my formation. But if you go to a 4-2-3-1, I'm going to go to a 4-4-2. But if I go to a 4-4-2, then you can go to a 4-4-3. Get what I'm saying? So it's round and round we go, and it's who knows those tactics better and who makes the adjustments more quickly and effectively. That's what it comes down to a lot of times. Just drop some knowledge on you. Oh, chance here. Walker does well to shield off Perisic. That was a little bit risky. End up being the right decision, but that was nervy times there for England as the cross was bobbling around the box before Pickford comes up and shores things up. Ooh. Kane just getting run into there. Trying to wait to bring the ball down. This could be another free kick for England. And it seems like England are really starting to keep the pressure on, turn the heat up as we approach the last 15 minutes of this match. England looking to reset. Trippier, back post, options. Oh, Sterling, come on, dude. The ball bobbles down after the initial knockdown, falls to Sterling, time and space, and he decides to put the ball into outer space. Wow. Could have brought it down, could have set it up. He had all the time in the world. Also had Harry Kane right next to him if he wanted to bring it down and square it to him. Ball won back there by Phillips. Well done. But it is John Stones going down right now. I don't know if this is a little bit of a cramp or what, but he is down right around the midfield line right now. Yeah, I think it is cramp. I don't think he took a knock anywhere. It's just a little touch of cramp, as they say. We'll see who comes on for Stones here. It'll be a little bit interesting. All right, I think it is Stones coming off. Yes, we're getting the official word here. Or what? Or what? Again, England up 1-0 after that goal from Sterling in the 57th minute. Oh, wow. Just shared a stat that Croatia has lost 8 of their last 14 matches. Did not know they were on that much of a cold streak going into this. I mean, their squad isn't that much different than what you saw when they made their run getting into the World Cup final. You know what I mean? Croatia on the ball here. Kovacic pushing across midfield. Trying to influence some action here for the World Cup runners-up. Perisic drops it back. Kovacic on the ball again. Finds Modric. Swings it around right-hand side. Vida pushes it over to Versalco. Did it get deflected? Yes, it did. Versalco's pass gets deflected and out for a Croatian throw. Good turn there by Rebic. Has overlaps. Crossed. Oh, intercepted there. Well done. And it's Rice, Declan Rice, who has been quiet today. But I guess that's pretty good for a defensive mid. Maybe you don't want to have your name being shouted out throughout the match. Maybe having a quiet day is okay if you're a defensive mid. Could be a good sign. And it is Rebic coming off for Petkovic. Here, another substitution for Croatia. 12 minutes left in this match in regular time. They're really going to have to push for an equalizer here. We'll see. Things could get a little bit chippy, a little bit heated here. Pickford on the ball here, going to restart things for England. England fans starting to take their shirts off as they sing and dance in the warm sunshine. Beautiful weekend right now. It is hot and muggy here. Jeez. If it wasn't England, I would say this one should be shored up. However, England, like I said, historically, just kind of bottle it, and they have not ever won an opening match in the Euros. So for those reasons, I'm going to say it's not over yet. But I do think this one should be done and dusted. Should be all England from here out. Got some crafty veterans over there for Croatia, though. Oh, as I say that, giveaway? No, Harry Kane can't track it down. Croatia doing just enough to maintain possession there, playing it back to their keeper. Modric in the midfield swings it around to Verserko on the right-hand side. England giving him a little bit of space while they're in the defensive half. Versalco there. Come on now. Croatia giving away again. Sterling back, playing a little bit of defense, clears it out, but only as far as the midfield line where Croatia gobble it back up. We'll see about that. It's the weekend, and very often news like that does not happen. Barcelona offer contract ultimatum to Ousmane Dembele. Barcelona set for key contract talks. Issue Ousmane contract ultimatum. We'll see. I mean, it looks like they're getting tough with him. And it is Jude Bellingham coming on for Harry Kane. So, Alamu, I'll say that it's not quite cut and dry yet. Dembele is still negotiating that contract, but I think the ultimatum is going to be, hey, if you don't sign this contract extension, we are going to sell you this summer. So, could be Dembele on the move. Lots of things happening at Barcelona. We'll see. Listen, if we want to sell Griezmann and Dembele and bring in somebody that's worth getting excited about, fine. But right now, come on. I mean, if our front three ends up being Messi, Aguero, Ansu Fati, we could do worse. We could do a lot worse than that. Ay. Oh, Sterling trying to go over the top to Bellingham. Can't connect. Is Laporta world class? I don't think I can say world class unless he was injured this year. He didn't get that much time at Man City, and I gotta trust Pep Guardiola's assessment. So while he may be effective if he comes in at Barcelona, I don't know if he's exactly world class yet. I'll say that I wouldn't be disappointed if he came into Barcelona. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be disappointed at all. I would be A-okay with that, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Ta. Got about 6 minutes left in this match. 6 minutes plus a little bit of stoppage time for Modric and Croatia here to try to make something happen. Romagnoli, I have not really seen play much. I know he is with Italy for the Euros, I think, so maybe we'll get a look at him. Guys, you got to keep in mind, there's going to be some players that stand out, that pop out from the Euros, from the Copa, from the Gold Cup even. So I would suspect that these summer transfers, aside from the ones that are kind of already expected to go through, I think things are going to slow down a little bit over the next couple of months. And you're going to see a lot of action come, end of July, early August, once these tournaments have played out and you see some players with an opportunity to show what they've got. Kovacic coming off for Pasalsic. Kovacic doesn't seem that happy that he's coming off the pitch. But that's what you want to see out of a competitor, right? No one should be happy coming off. Croatia do have a free kick here, deep in the right-hand side. Perisic asking for it, far post. Modric loops it in. And it foul called before it gets there. Stone's getting in his face. It's getting heated. Let's go. Center back versus center back. Yeah, he got booked for the shove there. And then it looks like a little forearm shiver to the back. A little pushing, a little shoving. John Stone saying, I'm not going to have any of that. What's up, Zero? How we doing, my friend? I'd say Netherlands have a puncher's chance. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that, similar to Barcelona, they don't have an established number 9. That can be tough. Not to say they don't have attacking power, but not having a pure number 9 can be a little bit tough. Oh, given away there by Croatia. Sterling with a chance to push it forward. Man, nothing for Rashford. Rashford, I don't think has gotten a touch on the ball since coming on. I don't think I've said his name yet. Do I think Des would start for Netherlands if they chose to represent? Yeah, I think Des would have been starting for Netherlands or the U.S., depending on which way he went. So glad he went for the U.S. Very happy about that. And I think that really does speak to, the future of the U.S. men's national team. When you think about his options there, he could have gone Netherlands, he could have gone U.S., and he said, you know what? I'm looking at the projects, I'm looking at the futures, and I'm going U.S. I disagree. I don't think Dumfries is better. I think Dest is the future. The current and the future, I should say. Less than 3 minutes left for England to close this one out. But also more than 2 minutes left for England to bottle it, depending on how you want to look at this one. Whew. Jude Bellingham, I think, just took a little head collision there. Might have to go through the concussion protocol. That's not good. That's not bueno. A little stoppage in play here. Folks getting a water break, but there's only a couple minutes left in this match. Of course, this is going to be added into stoppage time. But the young Englishman, youngest player to start in the Euro, or to come on in the Euros for England, I do believe. Second half, 45th minute right now, bro. So overall, we are in the 90th minute, just started. 89 minutes and change off the clock. Still waiting for a little restart here. There we go. Finally, England sending it long over the top. Mason Mount can't chase it down. Croatia going to restart here with a goal kick. Not going to be a lot of time left for them to get things leveled, but they are going to have an opportunity or two. We're waiting to see how much stoppage time is going to be put on the clock. Croatia on the ball here, trying to be patient, but they don't have a lot of time. 90 minutes gone, waiting to see. 4 minutes of stoppage time. That's not a lot. Croatia might have an opportunity or two left as they send it long over the top. Perisic heads it back across the 6, and nobody's there. You guys got to push people forward. Come on, you got to get bodies in the box if you're Croatia. Got to do better. Nah, you can't say unlucky. England definitely the better side today. More possession. Won it back quickly defensively. There were times when Croatia just couldn't even get it out of their own half. I think you got to say good win for England. Better side today. Rashford, well done. Holds him off. Can't connect on the pass, but England do come away with it. Declan Rice keeping it in the attacking half before England send one over the top that sails out for a goal kick. 1 minute of the 4 gone off the clock. And it is Raheem Sterling coming off right now for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the Everton talisman. Well, sorry about that, Travis. It's about time, though. Typically, I'm behind people by a minute or two, so thank goodness I'm actually in front of somebody for once. Croatia restarting, minute 30 gone, 4 minutes of stoppage time estimated here. England win it back. Pickford trying to save it from going out for a corner. He does, sends it long. Calvert-Lewin getting ahead on the ball. Mason Mount trying to win the loose ball, can't connect with it. Croatia, this could be their last opportunity. 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes of 4 left. Brekalo. Oh, good slide tackle there from Bellingham. Might have gone out there. Nothing called. Croatia from the center circle. Modric sends one in. Maybe an opportunity. Pickford scoops it up. Well done. 90 seconds left. England fans starting to feel the victory. They can sense it. The England fans want it. They still got a minute left, but they are begging for that final whistle. Oh, Modric pokes it through. Well done. Walker drops it to Pickford. Pickford does enough for the clearance. Less than a minute left. Croatia throw in here right around the midfield line. And this should be it. This should be last chance. 30 seconds. Modric drops one in. And it goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for England. The England fans can feel it. They know the 3 points is right there. This could be their first win ever in an opening match in the Euros. Wild that a team like England has never won a match in the opening Euros. Bellingham can't collect the throw-in. Croatia here on the ball. They're saying send it long. We're waiting for the final whistle. Nothing from the referee yet. Gets deflected. Croatia throw. Are they going to let him continue? We've had the 4 minutes. This is going to be it. Perisic on the ball, going for a long throw here. From the left-hand side, he launches it in. Cleared out. Oh, shot over the bar. And that does it. That's enough for England. Their first time ever winning their opening match in the Euros. A shocking stat. Did not know that going into this match. Congratulations to England. Well done. Raheem Sterling also getting his first goal in a Euro or World Cup competition. Two shocking stats there. Did not know that neither of those had occurred. Well done, Raheem Sterling. England do enough. Phillips had a hell of a match in that midfield. Absolutely. Arguably man of the match. Really closed down space, shut things down defensively. Croatia at times were just overwhelmed. I saw somebody said in the chat, unlucky for Croatia. I got to disagree. I think England were the better side. I think Southgate had the tactics right. A little bit surprising he went with Sterling and Foden on the wings there. Foden looked outmatched. I don't know if he's got the physicality to compete at the international level right now. You saw that he didn't have it against Croatia. So still some questions there for England, but a good match. They did enough. 1-0 against the World Cup runners-up Croatia. England gets a little bit of redemption after losing to them in the semifinal. So well done. Well done to England. 1-0 in their opening match. Folks, if this is your first time watching, we'll be here for a lot of the Euro competitions, Copa America as well, but we'll talk about that another time. All the major Euro competitions, starting with the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, will be here, and then I'm going to pepper in some of these group stage matches. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, because some of these are going to be surprise pop-ups until we get into those later rounds. All right, but this is your place for all the major action during the Euros right here on the Undefeated channel. All you have to do to join the community is subscribe, turn on those notifications, keep the conversation going in between matches right here, right there on Instagram at the Undefeated Mustache John. That's going to be it for today, my friends. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's been fun. We do have Wake Up in Barca tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., nice and early. So all my Barcelona fans watching, come hang out with me. Until next time, thanks for tuning in and taking a ride.